Hello everyone, welcome back to Tokyo Dark Remembrance. If this looks different to you, that's because as I was trying to stream this about, 10 minutes ago, I noticed my camera was frozen. Which means we lost exactly one scene's worth of progress. Essentially, I investigated the sewer we were in, found more paint and a new hatch to lead us into this deeper sewer. And now that I've had it on this screen for a while, I'm noticing that we're in a puzzle. Hey, Jacob. We are in a puzzle. I need to pay attention to the frequency of the light flashes, don't I? Okay. This flashed once, so... I wish I could help, buddy. I think this one flashed twice? Yeah, that one flashed twice, so that's second. Then the one that was 3, and then the one that was 4. Sound design is absolutely fantastic right now. That's rough, man. How long ago did she pass? Okay, we got some weird stuff. Rena, what's this doing here? Why would you leave this behind? The door seems stuck. I'll have to pry it open. Better head back to the surface and see if I can find a crowbar or something. Of course, Jacob is now out of the stream. It seems like they're popping in and out more frequently. What? What's that noise? Shit! The hatch is closed. I'm trapped. This isn't good. I have to get out of here. Well, my sanity is already at shaken. More red handprints. Hey, Magna, how you doing? It's not real. It's not real. It's just an episode, like the doctor said. It's not real. Koski said it wasn't real. Even at negative 38, we're considered shaken instead of worse. Oh, delightful. Kazuki? Somehow I know I'd find you if I came down here. Wait, don't go. Please don't leave me again. What the hell is going on? Huh? Did we literally just dream that entire sequence? My head's pounding like it was hit by a damn freight train. My room? How did I get back here? I can't remember.
The tunnel and those noises and the nightmare all felt as real as the sheets of this bed. Kazuki, I saw Kazuki, didn't I? I felt like something to me. I felt like he said something to me. What was it? But how did I get home? I was in Shinjuku and I went into the sewer and then... Then what? Maybe Kazuki was right. I'm pushing myself too hard. At this rate, I'll burn out if I'm not careful.
We're about to find out that entire sequence was real because that's the photo, isn't it?
Huh? What's this?
Hey, Aaron, how you doing?
The photo from the tunnel? Impossible. That can't be. It was a nightmare, a delusion. It wasn't real. I must have picked it up in the station, but no, I've never seen this before. Why can't I remember?
I swear, if we're having a Kamen Rider Zets-like situation here, I just might flip my lid. For those of you who do not know, Kamen Rider Zets, the latest Kamen Rider series out of Japan, our main character, Baku, fights nightmare monsters in dreams, but occasionally can take back stuff from those dreams with him into reality, like photos, and also his transformation belt and some other stuff was brought back with him over the course of the 6 episodes we've been through so far? Yeah, 6 episodes.
Could it have been real? If it was, then that means Kazuki really is out there somewhere, just like Rina was. Why this photo? Some sort of stage performance?
Also, why is it marked 1996?
At any rate, there's no doubt about it. That's Rina, all right. Maybe someone will recognize her? My mind is racing. I need to take a moment and get my thoughts together before I do anything rash.
We'll go to the living room. We'll talk to the cat.
Hey, Lady Fluff. You don't want to get up either, huh? I don't blame you. If I could sleep my days away like you, I probably would. The thing is, if I stay in here, I won't have any chance of finding him. I saw him, Fluff, last night. Sort of, anyway. I don't understand it, but he's out there somewhere. I'm the only one who can bring him home. No one else would believe me.
What are you doing here?
Yumi, do you know how early it is? Oh, I'm sorry, Yami. I heard you were up and the door was open, so I let myself in. Oh. Okay, do you need something? No, I'd figured I'd check in on you. Things have been so quiet lately without Tanaka, I thought you might be lonely. Say, where were you last night? I listened for you and I didn't hear anything. I don't know. I mean, I had a late night. You know how those can get, right? Sorry if I worried you. Are you sure you didn't hear me come in?
Not another earthquake.
Whoa, that was another big one, wasn't it? They've been more frequent lately, huh? What if something were to happen to you? Whoa, that was another big one, wasn't it? They've been more frequent lately, huh? What if something were to happen to you? What if I didn't know where you were? You can see why I'd be worried. Yumi, you don't have to look after me. I can manage. Don't say that. We're neighbors. It's my job to look after you. Who's going to take care of you if I don't? Okay, really. I should probably get ready soon, though, so... Right, I can take a hint. Bye, Ayami, but don't work too late, okay?
Let's take a pill. Yeah. Let's take one pill.
The pills the doctor gave me are right on the table where Kosuke left them. Count on him to pester me about my health even when he's gone. I hate these pills, but I'll keep taking them for your sake.
Alright. We're still in the shaken state, but we undid the damage that we kinda... Well, most of the damage from that everything. Part of us would try to take another pill to see what would happen, but I probably shouldn't. So, let's exit the apartment and be on our way. We have a map now. Kazuki and I chose an apartment in Shinagawa that was far away from the money line in order to cut down on living costs. Despite everything that's happened, it's still home. Lady Fluffington's there, and I can check out my laptop or take my pills. Shinjuku, considered the commercial heart of Tokyo's metropolis, as well as its seedy underbelly. It's also the location of that quiet back alley where I chased Kazuki and where my life almost fell apart. The center of all the investigations in the city, the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Headquarters, my office is in a nearby building. As I'm not on active duty, I won't have access to the main building, but it might be useful to check in with Psyche if I need something. Well, So we are officially no longer being railroaded. I might as well go to Shinjuku. Oh goody, here I am working the morning shift because my boss doesn't like me talking to cops all the time, and what do I find? A cop here and bright and early to talk to me. Assume you're looking for something? Something like that. I was hoping we could chat off the record. Well, I know how this goes by now. You're going to stand there until I tell you something. So what do you want? Have a look at this. There's a possibility she was around the area when Tanaka was taken. A great detective like yourself must know how many girls pass through this part of town on a nightly basis. I'm well aware. Lucky for you, I'm not asking about all the girls, just this one. Well, what'd you expect then? How would I remember something like that? It's kind of hard to make out, but the girl has red hair, if that helps. Red hair, huh? Oh yeah, that changes everything, except it doesn't. What's your point? Well, I think I might have seen her a few weeks ago during the, incident, so... chat my ass. You're still working! Well, let me help you. Your little picture there says 1996 on it, so I'm pretty sure whoever gave that to you is pulling your leg. Not sure what they're paying you if something like you can tell you that. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to get back to work. Hey, hold on. We were just starting the conversation here. What exactly do you want me to say? I can't lie to you, can I? Well, I could, but you'd only come back here again. Ignore the date. It might not even be a date. It could be a room number or a password for all I know. So think hard. Honestly, I don't think there is any other way to say I don't know that I haven't said already. This girl wouldn't have been just another girl. She would have stood out. So think. My gut says that you pass through here. Alright, I'll put my thinking cap on. Ready? You're messing with me now, aren't you? Who, me? Whatever, what do you think that? As fun as this is, I'm not lying to you. I don't know her is all. And trust me, if telling you would get you out of my hair, I would. Anything else I can help you with? Pour you a good morning drink, perhaps? Papers are saying you might be crazy. Take care of yourself. Oh, hello there, Ayami. You're working bright and early today. How are you?
I've been better, but thanks for asking. Oh yeah? Is there anything I can help you with? Maybe. Any chance you've seen this girl? Hey, she's pretty cute. Or at least she might be under the creepy markings. She does look familiar, but I'm not sure why. Familiar? You've seen her here? Here? No, I don't think so. It says 1996 in the corner. Wonder what that means. 96 was a good year for me. That was the year I made big plans to go to culinary school and become the world's greatest chef. Didn't have a care in the world other than my food. Look at me now. Didn't quite turn out the way I planned. Selling greasy food to people who would know good cooking from a convenience store rice ball. Wish I could go back. Sorry, I got lost in thought. Hey, can I have a look at that photo again? Yeah, of course. You know, I think I might know who it is. She looks just like this Flash in the Pan idol from way back when. Had hit a song or something like that. Anyway, her name was, Sparkly Diamond. Dang it, I can't remember. Sorry, Ayami, I thought I had it. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. Anyhow, how's her when I was younger? She must be married with kids by now. Are you positive it's the same girl? Well, it sure looks like her, that's for sure. It's kind of embarrassing, but I was really into idols and stuff when I was younger. I kept a scrapbook and everything. Jeez, I hope no one ever finds that. Okay, so she looks like an old idol. Anything else? No, not that I can think of. I would ask someone younger than me. She might have been around towards the end of my idol obsession. I hope that helps a little bit. It did. Thanks, Daiso. No problem, Ayami. I'll see you around. And that still does nothing to alter my stats. How delightful. I'm not grumpy for the sake of being grumpy today. It's, again, having my stream freeze earlier. And, to quote a friend of mine, it wouldn't be a good point-and-click adventure game if it didn't make you feel like an idiot every now and then. For such a grimy-looking door, that sure is a fancy lock. Without a code, there's no way I'm getting in. Why wouldn't I try... Oh, no. Forensic identified the organic matter in the bag that held Koski's phone as human remains, likely organs from a yet unknown third victim. Hey, what you doing? I thought you guys only worked at night, like you were nocturnals or whatever. Oh boy, I'm probably gonna regret this, but have you seen this girl? Whoa, that's some creepy stuff. Did you, like, mark it all over her face for revenge? Yeah, that's pretty messed up. Yeah, I didn't. Listen, I'm not sure what exactly I expected, but I shouldn't have bothered you, so I'll get going. Whoa. Like, slow down, detective. What do you think you'd get out there as a genuine pop idol performance photo? Hey, you know something? You know about this picture? Yep. So, what is it? Well, based on, like, the lighting and outfits, it looks like a pretty ancient. I mean, like, that must be over 10 years old by now. If 10 years is ancient, I'm not going to ask how old you think I am. Anyway, what else can you tell me about this photo? Oh, yeah, I'd recognize that stage anywhere. It's this cozy little spot in Akihabara. The little lady was probably, like, based there or whatever. This one time, me and my girlfriend, we were at a concert there, and I think she had the hots for me, so... Okay, I get the picture, Akihabara. Well, I gotta say, kid, you really know your stuff. Yep, people tell me that a lot, you know, so... they think I'm pretty wisdomful. Oh, no, it's been fun chatting, but I better get back to work. Place would fall apart without me. Akihabara location unlocked. Well, I'm not going to go back down the thingamabobber, but I should see what options it gives me. I don't think I need to go down there again right now.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The mini Akihabara is a mecca of geek culture with its numerous electronics stores, maid cafes, and arcades. But under its cute exterior, it also holds a dark underbelly of exploitation that isn't often talked about publicly.
Let's go there! Completely unrelated. If you want an accurate representation of like what Akihabara was like as a snapshot about 15 years ago, Akiba's strip, Undead and Undressed, has like a fairly accurate map to Shinjuku in the game itself, which is kind of cool.
Cheap cologne and a dumb muscle shirt aren't going to be enough to convince me this guy is tough. Inside, there's a few salarymen gathered around looking at pictures of high school girls posted up on the wall. I've got no interest in going inside a place like that unless I have to.
Yeah, that's some creep factor for you, alright.
The two guys standing outside the ramen shop look foreign. I can hear them speaking fluent sounding Japanese. They're pouring over what looks like a map and some drawings. The elevator is out of service. Every time the automatic door opens, the noise from the pachinko parlor and the smell of stale cigarette smoke assaults your senses. $2,500 for a parfait? Suppose in a maid cafe you're not only paying for the food, but also the girls to wait on you hand and foot like a lord. Not really my thing.
Okay, hang on.
2,500 yen.
Would I go by the current conversion rate or the conversion rate for when Tokyo Dark first came out? You know what? I'm not gonna bother trying to overthink it.
A cat-themed maid cafe, as opposed to a regular cat cafe. Maybe there's a police-themed maid cafe somewhere. Kazuki would have gotten a kick out of that.
So, there actually might be?
One of the many foreign tourists who frequent the electric town side of Akihabara. A Hawaiian shirt with a fanny pack, huh? Doubt he speaks enough Japanese to be helpful to me.
Oh, is that supposed to be a K-Books?
A small bookshop that smells mostly manga and cheap, brightly colored magazines.
Let's ask about Akihabara right now from this person. Hopefully it will boost our investigation.
Hi, do you mind if I bother you with a few questions? It seems like you know the area a little better than I do.
You're not trying to sell me something, are you?
Nope. Don't want anything from you except for a little bit of your time, if you can spare it.
Good. I'm Akatsushi. Nice to meet you. How can I help you?
Nice to meet you too. I'm Ayami Ito. I'm looking for someone, but I feel a little out of my depth around here. Everything in Akihabara is a little strange to me.
I mean, Akihabara is a little weird. On that note, I'm now remembering the incredible anime Akiba Maid Wars. Okay, it's not incredible, it's more like it's a fun 6 out of 10. Ah, yeah, that's one way to put it. I forgot his voice already. Right. That's one way to put it. My bookshop's nestled between a cat maid cafe and a cat cafe. So yes, it's all a little strange. Honestly, it's a stressful set of neighbors to have.
Not a fan of your neighbors?
Huh? Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, who doesn't love maids? The cat cafe is a different story altogether. Don't get me wrong. The owner is a nice lady and all, but those cats of hers make a lot of noise at night. If she's not careful, they might drive the locals a little crazy. Guess it's some consolation that the little buggers are so damn cute. Things have really changed around here when my father owned the store. This area was nothing like it is now. It had more authenticity. Nowadays, everywhere I go, it feels like it's one big advertisement. Guess I'm not one to talk, I'm not any better. This bookstore used to be a real hidden gem. We sold original prints in rare volumes. My family was known for being quite the collectors. Collectors? Well, not me. The collection mostly belonged to my grandfather. He had a real eye for art, and took pride in finding original works. I admired the hell out of him, but his devotion to the arts couldn't keep up with the times. Nowadays, I just sell weekly manga magazines, and I've done pretty well for myself. I can't complain. I've never had the talent or the eye that my father and grandfather had, but I guess you don't really know how much something means to you until it's gone, you know? I do. Thanks for your time, Akatsuki. No worries. My normal customers aren't quite as chatty, so having a talk like this was a nice change of pace. Investigation +5! What's okay? No, we don't look to the Wookiee again.
Suppose I lucked out on getting an apartment that allows animals. If I didn't, you'd probably find me at a cat cafe every other day.
Alright, so that's the end of the row. Alright, let's talk.
Another day I'd probably enjoy messing with a mouth breather like this, but I doubt you know anything about Pop Bottles Arena. I should move on for now.
Alright, fine.
Hi, I don't mean to be rude, but I couldn't help but notice all the maps and notes you guys are passing back and forth. Seems kind of intense.
No, oh, sorry, I thought you were going to hand us a flyer. We ducked in here to escape a very persistent maid. You're not a maid in disguise, are you? Ha!
Nope, I doubt I could even summon the pep required to be a maid for 10 minutes, let alone all day. I was just curious about what you two were doing.
Uncovering all the hidden secrets of the Kiba, of course. What about you?
Let alone all day. I was just curious about what you two were doing.
Uncovering all the hidden secrets of the Kiba, of course. What about you?
Something kind of similar, actually. But you guys seem a lot more well-versed in the area than I am. How far back do you these side streets go, anyway?
Oh boy, you don't even know half of it. There's a whole maze of electronic stores all selling computers and radio parts, and just about anything else you can imagine.
We decided to map out the area, a bit of urban explorers. I'm sure it's not very original, but it's been a fun side project. Akihabara is just a fascinating area, that's for sure. Urban exploration, huh? Sounds interesting. Most of my friends just sleep on their days off. Are you guys English teachers?
Who, me? No, I'm a writer. Well, an aspiring writer. I've only gotten a few gigs. I'm a web developer in my day job. But it's projects like this that give me fuel for the creative fire. Who knows? Maybe you'll be reading something and find an anecdote about it this conversation someday.
I'm an artist, graphic designer on the side. Cody here commissioned me to come here with him and make some sketches as we explore the city for the book he's working on. Huh. I never would have guessed people would be doing things like that. Oh, what kind of book are you writing?
Urban horror. Yikes!
I'm gonna take a drink of my ginger ale now.
Neo-noir in the seemingly clean streets of Tokyo. I doubt you believe the things that go on in this city, even if I told you. I wouldn't. It might surprise you how much I'm willing to believe. So, have you been mapping out this street? Anything interesting about it? Interesting might not be the word I'd use, but I've been getting a kind of a weird vibe around here. I mean, on the surface it looks like any other side street in Akiba. It's got everything you'd expect. Smoky arcade, maid cafe, cat cafe, couple of bookstores. Nothing unusual there, not for Akiba anyway. So far, so good. We were almost ready to move on, but... See that elevator over there? Yeah, sure, what about it? Looks normal, right? Well, looks can be deceiving. Yeah, we've got a little pet theory about it. Get this, we think it eats people. I'm just dumbfounded. Give me a moment to recover. Alright. You think the elevator eats people? We've been staking it out for the past few days. As far as we can tell, it doesn't belong to any store in that building. And get this, it only lets certain people in. And when they get in, we never see them come back out. Yeah, go ahead and try it. We have. So, logically, it's either eating people or... Yakuza vampires. Some days I wish I had a face cam for my Let's Plays, because you would have seen my lost all shit face. Now, don't get me wrong. I would love a short anime about Yakuza vampires, because that's just dumb enough to be awesome. Anyway, I've thought a lot about it. I'm pretty sure it might be a thing. I mean, there's a ton of shitty activity around here. Damn, Scion, that might be the book. The Yakuza Vampires of Akiba. Write this down. What? Oh, I'm doing better than writing it down. I'm already making some sketches. I think this is the best idea you've had all week, Cody. Didn't you say you knew some Hollywood agent in L.A.? Yeah, and once we write this, there's no way they can ignore it. Vampires are all the rage. Or, they were. We can bring them back! You guys certainly have a hell of an imagination. Take it from me, this city has a lot of strange things happening in real life too. Trust me, you start asking around and you'll be surprised what people tell you. My investigation went up by +5 again. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna go to the cat cafe. No, that's the cat maid cafe. This is the cat cafe. Let's go into the cat cafe. Hello, miss. My name is Ito. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? I don't like the background for this one. Huh? I'm the owner, Sachiko Akiyama. Say, you're not a health inspector or anything, right? We had an inspection last week. Well, lucky for both of us, I'm not. I'm investigating something and was wondering if you've seen this girl in this photo. Well, honestly, she kind of looks like all the other girls around here. You know, the maids and stuff. I don't know much about it. That makes two of us. I feel a little out of my depth around here. Kitty! Oh, sorry about him. He can be a little too friendly sometimes. Oh, hello there, little one. What's your name? That's Tomo. You might not want to touch him right now. He's a little sick. He's been making some, messes, if you know what I mean. Out of both ends. Can you see why I was a bit concerned earlier? I took him to the vet this morning, but they can't figure it out either.
and told me to wait it up, but I think it's getting worse. Sorry to hear that. Does this sort of thing happen often? No, of course not. My cats all get their best care. They're fed the best food, are on the best kitty cardio routines, and are pampered all day and night. I even read the papers to them to make sure they're up to date on current events. But poor Tomo. Maybe I should go and ask the cat collector. Cat collector? Yeah, she's a breeder who lives around here who specializes in everything feline. Oh, Tomo, not on the rug. And he threw up again. I'm sorry. Can you excuse me for a second? No problem. I'll come back another time. Hope he feels better soon.
Investigation +1! I just like this image. Alright. Doesn't look like he's around. Okay. Against my better judgment, I'm going in the Cat Maid Cafe. Or it is in my better judgment. I don't know.
Welcome, gentle mistress. I'm Akonyan. What's your name?
Yes, I'm going all out. I don't care.
Yes, hi, I'm Ayami. Hello, Ayami-nyan. Your table will be ready in just a few moments. We apologize for the wait and hope you can forgive us.
I know that Bonton style emote. I cannot figure out how I'm supposed to pronounce it. Even if I should.
Does the mistress have a membership card? No, I don't, but hey, hold on. Take your hands off me. It's important that I personally guide you to your table, Ayami-nyan. Nyan, perfect! There we are, don't you feel better? Actually, I was hoping we could talk about... Oh yes, Mr. Ayami-nyan, that option is included on the menu under Full Access Commutment. It's only 1,000 yen extra, and then you can ask all the questions you want. Yay!
I so wish I still had my badge.
But if you want pictures, you'll have to order the pretty cheeky photo option. Only 1,000 yen per photo. Yay! I think you might have gotten the wrong impression. I'm clearly starving. Mistress, what are my manners? That wasn't very politely of me. What can this humble servant fetch for you?
It's Ace Attorney all over again when I had to do the god-awful voices. It hurts a little bit.
No, hold on. You're not listening. I only want to ask you about a photo. Oh, mistress, you're so hungry you don't even remember me explaining the pearly cheeky photo option. You've grown delirious. We'll get you food soon. We have yen.
I'm not reading that. For the first time, I refuse to read something for... And actually, no, I have had other moments where I've refused to read something on the screen. But that is so no that I'm refusing to read it. But they are all available to come with a drink set. Alrighty. I'm a detective. I think you might have the wrong idea about me. I'm a detective with the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department, and I'm going to insist you answer my questions. I didn't do the voice. That's that's on me, but whatever.
Oh my, that does seem serious. And I would love to help you. Just one little tiny detail first. May I see your badge?
Excuse me?
I certainly wouldn't want to offend you, Ayami-nyan, but there are lots of cosplayers in this part of town. The costumes can be really good.
Oh, I don't have it on me right now.
No badge, huh? How convenient. I certainly haven't met any female detectives before. Something smells fishy, and I don't mean in the good way. Meow.
Yes, but...
Well, detective, let's stick to the rules, okay?
Professionalism -1. Yeah, fuck it. Let's order the neon pancakes.
Okay, I'll have the, let's see here, the neon pancakes?
Neon pan neon cakes and the pretty kitty. Ugh. That was awful.
Oh, excellent choice, Ayami-nyan. Those are both very popular items in on our menu.
The emotes are killing me.
Right, so I ordered. That means I can finally ask you about this? Before your order arrives, you must first do the ultra-secret Nyan Pan Fan Cheer.
Yeah, but what? Do I have to?
Come on, surely I don't need to do something silly like that. But I must insist, Ayami-nyan. One can't taste the love cooked into the Nyan Pan Nyan cakes unless it's released by the Nyan Pan Fan Cheer.
I'm losing my own personal sanity with this one. Well, like I said, I feel like I'm losing my own sanity with this. Fine.
Fine, you win. What do you want me to do? Excellent, mistress. I can already feel the love pouring from your kind heart. Let's begin. Please raise your paws in the air like this. Like this? Perfect. Ayami-nyan, are you sure you haven't done this before? Now, you must repeat these sacred verses.
I refuse.
What?
I refuse to say that as well.
Don't forget to raise your paws.
This is pure cringe.
Unbelievable. The passion, the vigor. I can feel the love pouring into the room, Ayami-nyan.
Good God, this is ridiculous.
You know, I can't lie. I do feel a little bit of my negativity just flew out of me. Now that I've said the cheer, can we... Oh my goodness, mistress. Your pancakes have arrived. That was so quick. Hold on, you didn't tell me the pancakes were shaped like little cats. Oh yes, they're painstakingly made with love by your staff. There's a little whipped cream tail. It's so cute. What? Ayami-nyan, you were saying something about a picture, as I recall? Hold up. No need to rush things. We can't talk on an empty stomach, right?
I would actually kill for a photo of these pancakes. As cringe as this entire situation is, I think I would kill for pictures of those pancakes. They're adorable.
Does your maid staff actually make these because they were amazing?
And that was an amazing boost to my stats. Sure, I lost 1 professionalism, but I lost some neurosis, and I gained some sanity. I'm stable again! Kind of. My professionalism is taking a huge hit, though.
Of course I am, Nyan, and now that you've eaten, I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Oh, right, that. Have you ever seen this girl in this photo? Let me see. Whoa, are you alright? I'm concentrating to my fullest, Ayami Nyan. Oh, but this young mistress is not familiar to me, Nyan. I see. Well, thanks anyway. That dress is so pretty. It looks like it was custom made. I've seen some of that quality. I've seen some of that quality before, Nyan. Maybe you should ask the collector. She's a fashion designer in Akihabara who designs costumes for the maids and idols who don't have a big budget. Collector, huh? How can I find her? Supposedly, she has a shop on this very street. Supposedly? She's a very mysterious lady, Ayami Nyan. My coworker, Mina Nyan, has met her. Her shift starts soon, so you should ask her about it. I will, thanks. Oh, and, next time, can I get a picture of the pancakes? I ate them all so quickly that I forgot. Of course, Ayami Nyan.
You know what? Cringe aside, that scene was worth it. That was fun. I feel like some of my own stress melted away from doing that. Even though it was objectively silly.
Tiny ramen shops like this one take me back when I was a student. I used to go to a ramen shop to get a bowl once a week. It was my own private little ritual.
You know, here's to private little rituals. Like my Friday vlog on my TikTok every single week. Granted, I have skipped a couple. For a couple of reasons, but I'm normally... that's usually when I know I'm going to be unavailable on a Friday, and I do it on a Thursday instead. But I'm now just rambling, and I need to drink more Gatorade. Nope. Okay, against my better judgment. Hello? So many cats!
Hi, sorry to bother you. I'm Ayami. What's your name? I'm Moika. Whatever you want, make it quick. I'm kind of waiting for someone, so... Alright, I'll cut to the chase. Can you tell me anything about this photo? What decade is that dress from? Wait, glow sticks? Uh-oh. This is some idol thing, is it? If you're from some modeling agency or whatever, I'll tell you right now, there's no way I'll wear that kind of gothic Lolita stuff. No, it's nothing like that. I'm an investigator of sorts. I'm less interested in the fashion, more about the girl herself. How should I know? Idol stuff is so boring. Hey, are you like the investigators on TV? Did a girl cheat with some guy's wife or something? That's so exciting. You know what you should do? You should totally ask the collector about that photo. What kind of collector? No, the collector. It's like the name he gives himself. Guy knows everything there is to know around here. My friend Akane told me about it. If that girl's in Akihabara, I bet he knows about it. Why, is this guy an expert on idols or something? No, weren't you listening? Like I said, he knows everything. Which shops are employing foreigners illegally, who's behind on their rent. Hell, he even knows which capsule machines have the rarest stuff. At least, that's what I heard. No offense, but why would some high school girl need information like that? Well, it's complicated. Connie works around here part-time, and there was this customer who used to come in and kind of obsess over her. You know, a real creep, but before long, he was following her home. She complained, but her boss wouldn't believe her, so Connie asked the collector to give her something to make the weirdo go away. And did he? Sure did. He gave her a photo of this guy that she emailed to the creep's wife. Let's just say it was incriminating.
That's... okay.
What do you get out of it, this collector? Why don't you ask Connie yourself? She's out with someone right now, but she should be back any minute. Thanks, Mika. I might just do that.
Investigation +1. Ask directly about the collector before we leave?
Like I said, I don't know much. Ask Connie. She'll be back soon.
Alright. Exit.
No one seems to know anything about Rena, but every time I brought her up, I heard the same name over and over, the Collector. It was the only clue I had, and I knew that if I was going to get any further in the case, that was the thread I need to follow.
Let's go back to the cat cafe.
Hey, we came back so soon. Hi, is Bean and Nan back yet? I was hoping to ask her about that dressmaker you mentioned earlier. Oh, well, she's here, but, well, the thing is, I don't think she'll be able to talk. Something awful has happened. It's really bad.
How bad are we talking?
Monumentally, horrifically terrible, I mean, yeah, the perfect storm of soul-crushing existential dread.
Can I help?
Oh, Yamian is so kind-hearted. Maybe she'll talk to you. Wait here one moment, please. Hi, Yan. You alright? I heard something bad happened. Maybe I can help you? I don't think I can even talk about it. Every time I think about him, I just want to go into the back and cry. Try and relax. I'm a police officer. I'm sure I can figure out a way to make this better. Police? Well, it's Samuel. Samuel? Who's he? A distant relation of yours? A boyfriend? Did he hurt you? Run out with your money? Samuel Cuddlesworth, my best friend. He's missing.
It's a cat.
Samuel Cuddlesworth? Okay, I think I see what's happening here. Her ultra rare, one-of-a-kind kitty-kind plush, Mr. Sayami. Yeah, those things don't go on trees, you know. Teddy bear. You lost a teddy bear. Samuel Cuddlesworth is not a teddy bear. It was an ultra-rare cat plush. Oh, cruel world. The hideousness of the cosmos lay bare before my very eyes. What did I think you'd understand? No one understands. I'm all alone. We're all alone. And then we die.
There's that existential dread flowing in from above.
I hate seeing her like this. I don't think she'll be much of use to society until she finds a replacement for her beloved Cuddlesworth. Thank you for listening, Ayami Nyan. While you're here, you want some pancakes?
I'm not going to insist on the information, but...
Listen, I can't promise you a rare plush, Samuel Cuddle Snipe, but I'll find you something, alright? Cuddlesworth. Samuel Cuddlesworth, the second. Twice removed, actually. Why are you looking at me like that?
Hey, I gained some professionalism!
About the collector you mentioned. The camp reader? Yeah, sure, but now's not a good time. Tomo keeps throwing up and pooping a lot. I'm worried he might be really sick. I don't know what to do. When did all this start? Yesterday, his tummy seemed a little upset, but I didn't think much about it. But this afternoon, he really started to, explode, if you catch my drift. Sorry. I don't get it, though. Nothing in his diet has changed. That does sound odd. What does he normally eat? Oh, you know, the usual stuff. Sashimi, mostly. Sashimi? You're joking, right? Of course not. Why would I joke about that? You can't feed a cat sashimi. Of course you can. In the wild, cats catch the fish right out of the streams. It's the same thing. That's not exactly the same. I have a cat and I bet you feed it those store-bought foods with all the extra vitamins and minerals added in, right? Well, yeah. Ha, sucker. You've bought into the corporate lies about pet health. Kitties can't be healthy eating the chemical swill. Chemical swill? Well, my cat also isn't puking everywhere, so... Sorry, I guess you're right. I got a little carried away there. Didn't mean to be rude, especially since you're only trying to help. That's alright. Your cats do seem pretty healthy. Was there anything different about today's lunch order? Now that you mention it, I usually only order one box from Sochi, the sushi vendor next door. For the last few days, I refused 2 boxes. I didn't really think anything of it until you mentioned it. Ooh, what do I do? Say, you don't seem too busy. Why? Why don't I seem busy? I am busy. I am very busy. Do you have a face that says, please give me errands? Well, no, but you're a fellow cat lover and you seem so nice. It would only take a second to go talk to Sochi, honest. I would, but I can't leave the store. I can't even think straight about the cat collector or anything else until this is off my mind. Please go talk to him. Alright, I'll have a chat with the Sochi and see what he knows. Thanks, you're a lifesaver.
Professionalism +5 and investigation +1? Wait. I tapped X on accident, and I had a cat I had cat sounds happen. But either way, my stats are getting a little better. Alright, so let's exit. Hi, Sochi, right? I was wondering if you could set up a recurring lunch orders, maybe twice a week or something? Yeah, that's no problem at all. We do that kind of thing for a lot of businesses around here. Why do you ask? I was just at the cat cafe next door and saw one of your boxes, and work's moving me here in a few weeks, so I thought I'd see what my options were. You came from Sachiko's place? Yeah, she has had a standing order with me for years. I'm surprised a woman so small can eat 2 whole boxes. 2 boxes? No, her order was only 1. If she's ordering 2, I would suspect she was feeding it to her cats. Yeah, that would be crazy. Anyway, do you normally deliver them yourself? Sachiko's right next door, and a very sweet lady, so I always try to do it personally. That said, when it gets a little bit hectic, I ask some of the other regulars around here to run it up for me instead. If you see Sachiko, make sure to give her my regards. I'll try to go up there next time. So, about that standing order for you wanted to set up? Oh, I need to think about it a little bit more. I'll get back to you later. Thanks for the help. A little sketchy maybe, but definitely not a cat poisoner. Finding out who supplied that second box should lead me to a suspect. No. You wouldn't catch me in a place like that. I hate cats. Every time I see one, they always try and scratch me. Huh? That's a birthday desk. I got abolished at the convenience store. Why? Definitely not the cat poisoner. Cats? No, I don't like cat. Have an allergy, understand?
Yeah, sure, they're alright. I used to have a cat growing up. Are you asking me on a date, lady? I'm on the clock. I usually get a box of sushi from Soichi down the street. I hate this. I hate this. I know that... Because there's like a dumb trap answer and a proper answer. So, I'm gonna cheat. So apparently there's a cat cafe. No, there's like a hidden cat ending. Okay, I have officially cheated. It's him. Wait, it's not what you think. I rent the apartment above her shop and the furballs are always yelling all night. The nut shop owner gives them sashimi at lunch, so I just added some laxatives to it, that's all. I wouldn't seriously hurt them or nothing. A little cleanup is fair payback for her cats keep me up day after day. That woman's ruining my damn life and doesn't care. I know I'm not the only one who thinks that either. She should be glad it was me who taught her a lesson and not someone else. Alright, fine, I get it. You're at the end of your rope. The thing is, I'm kind of a cat person and I'm kind of a cop. Consider this a warning. Fine, whatever you say, lady. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm sorry. I'm a cheat. I'm a liar and a cheat with some smarts. This may not surprise you, but your upstairs neighbor isn't your biggest fan. Takumi! That little rat, what did he do? Is Chamo going to die? If he does, I'll wring Takumi's little neck. No, it was only some laxatives in the food. I think you wanted to ruin your day, not harm the cat seriously. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so relieved. If it's laxatives, Tomo should be fine in a day or two once it clears out of his system. What a little scumbag. What's his problem? He mentioned the cats have been keeping him up at night a few weeks of all that, and anyone might crack. You're right. I'm so used to it I didn't notice, but I'll get a contractor to come out and see about my finally soundproofing this place. Tomo, you nearly made my heart stop. I'm glad you'll be okay. Now that's one mystery behind us. Could we return to the discussion about the collector? Of course, I've only visited her once. I wanted to add a very rare Balinese breed to the cafe after searching for weeks. I was convinced it was nowhere to be found in Tokyo. Just when I'd given up hope, I got an email out of the blue from her saying that she had the breed I was looking for and that I should come to her shop. Suffice to say, I was ecstatic. Business was doing all right, so I had some money to spare too. Only she didn't want money. She wanted Panda. She wanted a panda? No, Panda was the name of an old cat I had. He was nothing special, an old mixed breed who moved to Tokyo with me when I was starting up. I doubt it would have started this business if it wasn't for him, but he was also really old and having some health problems. The collector said she'd take care of him and give him the best medical care, feed him the best food. Panda's last days would be in complete comfort. In exchange, she'd give me the Balinese kitten for free. I thought it was the right thing to do, but Panda was family. What kind of person am I? I gave him away. I miss him so much. I tried to go back and trade the kitten for Panda, but 3 cranes outside of her shop were gone, and I never saw her or Panda again. That's all I remember. Sorry. Remembering Panda always makes me sad. Thanks for the help. I should get back to work.
So we got some more professionalism and some investigation. Hey, okay. Our investigation crossed 40 and now we're focused. I can't remember how my spin works. Let's go into the pachinko parlor. I'm gonna play. I get to actually play. That is so annoying. I'm gonna ask the girls about the collector.
Hello again. That's supposed to be the friend I heard about Akane, right? Yeah, but if you open your eyes for literally 2 seconds, you'd see you're a little busy right now. Go away. What's wrong? I don't know you. Why do you care? If you tell me what happened, maybe I can help. She's fine. One of her customers is an asshole, that's all. Customer? Don't look at her like that. It's not what you think. I work at one of the JK cafes around here. They want high school girls in uniform to serve food and play games and stuff. Nothing weird.
Yeah. I can vouch for that. Kind of.
Usually the customers want to hold my hand or pretend to be my teacher. Sometimes they buy me things. It's harmless. It doesn't bother you that these customers who want to hold your hand are mostly middle-aged men? Hey, you don't know her. Don't act all high and mighty just because you're older. It's better than working in some shitty restaurant or at a convenience store. Fine, you're right. I can't judge you, but obviously something isn't working out if you're crying like that. I already told you, one of our clients is an asshole. Akane, right? Why don't you tell me what happened? I don't get him. He was nice to me, but then he said I wouldn't go into this dirty sewer with him, and he snapped. He threatened me and told me I was an ugly little girl. Wait, back up. Did you say he tried to get you to go into a sewer? He's just a fat, disgusting old pervert. I never want to see him again. He was so nice before and would hold my hand and say how pretty I was. Why would he say all those things? Fat old pervert who goes into sewers. Yep, there's no doubt about it. This client of yours, I know him. You know him? Make him stay away from Akane. In fact, make him stay the hell out of Akihabara. Before you said you wanted to know about the collector, right? How about this? You make it so me and Akane never have to see his fat, four-eyed, perfect face again, and we'll see everything you want to know. Well, do we have a deal?
Deal.
For dealing with who I think we are, then I'd be more than happy to help out. Really? Thank you. I think I heard him say he was heading towards a club in Shinjuku before I left from the train station.
My professionalism keeps going up. I can't lose! Actually, no, I can.
She's beautiful! Where do you find her? I deem you Countess Belinda Fluffenstuff. Thank you, again? Lady Belinda isn't Samuel, but I suppose one must learn to move on from these things. Wow, that was quick. Anyway, since you're feeling better, can you tell me what you know about this collector now? Of course, Mistress Ayami Nyan. I heard she studied fashion design in France, and then she came to Japan. She knows everything there is to know about Akiba fashion. She designed the maid costume I have on right now. How did you find her? Well, you probably won't believe me, but I spend a lot of time outside here promoting the cafe. Sometimes I notice the signs would flicker, the images on them would change. I can see from the mistress's expression that she does not believe me. It's true, I swear on my 9 lives. She shows you what you want on the sign. It's like an invitation to trade. Then, when there's 3 paper cranes outside her shop, you go down and she shows you what she has. Her taste is impeccable. She's never wrong. Listen, I get that you're supposed to play along with the fantasies and all that, but this is kind of hard to swallow. But it's true, Ayami Nyan supposedly got some local computer hacker type to give her access to some of the signs in the area remotely. I think the other shop owners here don't mind because it only happens occasionally. Am I missing something here? How does she know what you want? Ayami Nyan, you're supposed to be the detective, not me. I bet she's got webcams everywhere so she can see what the girls are wearing and try to bait them in. It's all a small group of people who know what that rumor to begin with. Anyway, so it's like subliminal advertising, Nyan. Meaning, Nyan, what's wrong? Oh, it's not like that. It's not like what? This dress, the one that she made for me, it was exactly what I wanted. The bells, the stitching, everything down to the last detail. Everyone assumed I had it commissioned, but I never told anyone the truth because I was scared. Somehow she knew exactly what I wanted, and all she asked for in return was the old handmade dress my mother made. My mother and I made together. An amazing deal, right? But something wasn't right about her, or her shop. I mean, who has a shop that's 4 levels deep in the basement with no other customers? I felt like some sort of criminal even though all I was doing was getting a dress. And you know, that dress, the one I gave up, it was cheap. The stitching was subpar, and there were patches all over it from the times I had to repair it. Despite all that, I wish I'd never given it away.
Yeah. Shit, what's that trope? I'm trying to remember that trope.
Sometimes I think I should try and get it back, but the truth is I'm afraid to. I don't want to go back there. Sorry, Ayami Nyan. I got kind of a little serious there. That's everything I know, though. Thanks again for getting me Lady Belinda. No problem. Don't go losing her now.
Alright, let's go chase down a fat old pervert. For a second there, I thought my game froze. Crap, you know, you're bad for business. Don't worry, I'm not planning on staying long. Where's Goto? Goto? You sweet on him all of a sudden now? I'm not messing around. You see him? Yeah, I saw him outside the bar 15 minutes ago. Where was he heading? Where do you think? Towards his favorite love spot with some little thing in tow. Believe it or not, I didn't think to follow him beyond that. Better be quick with all those cops hovering around. I doubt he'll stay there for long.
Oh, if it isn't my favorite detective, I suppose I should thank you. Ever since that night, this place has gotten more of a dangerous appeal. Detective? You called the cops? I'm getting out of here, you creep.
Bitch was a prude anyway. Yeah, you wouldn't barely touch her. You're not a prude though, aren't you? Now that we're alone, why don't we start over from where we left off? Don't look at me like that. She's 16, old enough to know what she wants. As a adult, so we can do whatever we want, right?
Fuck the Japanese age of consent laws. I've already made my angry piece about that when I used to do my manga review series.
The sewer. I noticed standing up. It felt so familiar.
Guess I should be grateful that you haven't broken out the rope yet.
First, I warn you about trespassing, and then I find you here again after some girl in Hakihabara says you've been harassing her.
You've been following me, huh? I didn't realize you liked me that much. It's okay, Detective. I know why you really came and found me, and no one disturb us down here.
You're disgusting. How many students have you harassed and lured down here?
Like I said, I like 'em young.
I'm not sure why you're laughing. Harassment and stalking of a minor is a crime, and one that I'm sure your company wouldn't appreciate becoming public knowledge. If I catch you in the sewer again, or even catch a whiff of your stink around Akihabara, I'll bring you in myself and make sure everyone knows it. Got it?
Settle down. Let's just talk this through. Money? You cops ain't paid much, right? Fine. But your supervisor will hear about this.
Even though he was an idiot, Goto probably knew that I didn't have a strong case against him. Nothing that would probably land him in jail anyway. All I could have hoped for was that his need to maintain appearances compelled him to stay away from Akihabara long enough for me to get the information I needed.
Hey, +5 professionalism. We'll take it. I think once we finish with the collector, we'll call it a night. Getting all the information for the collector. Wait, paper cranes. There's 2 paper cranes right now. How did I not notice this?
Two cranes? I can't believe those rumors are true. Assuming everyone's not lying to me, there's one more to go.
Honestly, this bit of the OST is a bop.
Ah, you're back. You don't look so good. I'm fine. Goto won't give you any more trouble. Seriously? How do you convince him to stop? It doesn't matter. Forget him. Jeez, remember not to get on your bad side. I guess we owe you, huh? Not if you hold up your end of the deal. Tell me everything you know about this collector. He knows everything, so I've got this theory, right? I think he's some sort of hacker. Shut himself in his room day in and day out. Having all that dirt must be great, though. Not to mention he must be loaded. The collector isn't interested in money. If you didn't pay him, then how did you get that picture? Look at it, you told her? I already told you that was private. Well, since you know anyways. When that client started following me home, I was desperate. So I asked the collector for something that would make him stop bothering me. In exchange, he asked for only one thing. What did he ask for? I used to carry a photo of my dad on me all the time. He died when I was 7 years old, and I never told anyone I had it. Somehow the collector knew. In exchange for that photo, he gave me the incriminating photo for free. What choice did I have? I was scared, but... But what? Ever since then, I feel like I forget my dad's face a little bit more every day. It gets more and more fuzzy. Why don't you go back and get it? The shop is right under this arcade. You can get them through an elevator, but never found them again after this day. The elevator doesn't work normally. I tried, just to see. He controls it and leaves a sign when it's turned on. But you never told me that. I didn't want you going in after him, Luca. He's dangerous. Listen, I appreciate everything you did for me, really, but don't go after him. Something isn't right about him. I appreciate the concern, Akane, but there's no need to worry about me. I'm sure I've come up against a lot worse than him. Look for 3 paper cranes hanging in front of the elevator. If you see them, you'll be able to go down. That's all I can tell you. Thanks. Stay safe, you two.
Investigation +5! Alright. So we got our 3 cranes. I tapped X, and a cat thing happened. I need to figure out what the heck is going on with these cats. Actually, I know I got spoiled when I was looking for the correct answer for the cat poisoning victim thing. There is hidden cats everywhere. I just realized that the rainbow sign is that of the signs everywhere. They have the partner's face on it. They have the partner's face on it. Holy bonkers. Didn't realize it. But yeah, no, I accidentally uncovered some things, just about the hidden cats. I don't know if I'm going to go out of my way to hunt them all down on a single playthrough. But yeah, no, this entire experience has been a little intense. Sort of. Kind of. You missed the really intense part earlier when, my stream cut out, when, Micro jump scared during the scene transition. But that's beside the point. I think I'm gonna call it here. We might be back later this week. We might not be. It all depends on a couple of things. But it has been... Whoopsies. We are going to exit to the main menu. And, I'm gonna see everyone later. Have a good one, guys.